has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13. And he takes this near the 25, just a little pass there, call it the 26.
First and 10 at their own 26.
Yeah, I dropped it in there.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch.
And the Bills are going to take over at their own 41.
They'll take over at first and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
Good starting field position as they come up here first and 10 at the 41-yard line. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's second and 21.
It's second down.
Throwing now is Allen. A quick throw there is incomplete. Look at this defense. They enter this one down in the 26th position in the NFL against the run.
And stopping the run, that's been an issue for them all season long. Aren't you glad that you're not coaching the defense right now?
I'm very glad. They said that they've seen it in doses, but very, very small doses.
Yeah, you've got to be consistent. It's down in and down out, being able to play it, understand what you have to get done, and finally stop some people, put them on the ground.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 47 yards.
It's early, but it now it's a cliche word here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Oh, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on. Because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
These two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. Second and 10. Again, they'll throw without him. Has his man, it's Shakir. He's taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
Makes it third and 8.
From the gun, it's Allen. He'll try and do this himself. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Josh Allen, very athletic at 6'5", showing the versatility, picking up the first on the scramble.
Oh, Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing third down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
Allen now on the sneak. And he gets halfway there, down to the 1-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be second down.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Second and goal from the 1. Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Miami defense trying to keep him out. They haven't let him in yet. Can they hold again here on third and goal? Here's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Point after, right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Dolphins, nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away.
And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Back to throw now on 2nd and 10.
That one taken in by T. Higgins.
And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Last play they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
They go play action here on first down. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Well, free safety blitz, that can be a gamble, but it proves fruitful there.
Yeah, you're exactly right about the gamble because oftentimes the free safety is the last line of defense against a long pass. And when he comes at the quarterback, he better get home and make the play. Otherwise, the big play could result for the offense.
25 yards there on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Open man is Higgins. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown.
T. Higgins.
A 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Dolphins are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Extra point early and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away.
And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30.
At their own 28-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. The last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Here's Allen to throw it. He finds his man, complete. That's Payne. Look at the big man rumble. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. A great effort there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Bills have taken the lead. Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. Looking to put a drive together. Hand off to Achane to begin the drive. And space tough to come by there. And so get maybe a yard to the 37. You look at this Buffalo defense. They come into this one ranked number 17, so just starting the bottom half of the league against the pass.
And I think you're going to see some changes in the offseason, whether it's through the draft, free agency, maybe even both. They definitely need some help in the secondary.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Maxwell Hairston.
He'll take over at first down 10 at the 43-yard line.
So after the INT, it's Allen. And that one going to come up short. No throw.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
Now Allen. Quick slant to Shakir. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line.
10 yards on the play.
A busy first quarter. His 3rd catch of the afternoon is a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Bills.
Cook up the gut. Now he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Dolphins' 31-yard line.
The Bills with the football as we start quarter number 2. As they've got it 2nd down and 11. Give to Cook out of the gun. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first. Just a gain of 1 there. The Bills on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 10. Allen now looks to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Andres Borregales on for the field goal. A 55-yard
And this is going to wind up left. Well struck, but it's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game.
14.
Yeah, 55 yards is anything but a gimme. You've got to really concentrate on your leg swing and proper technique. This time, though, he's unable to convert.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. T. Higgins with his second touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. In the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game. And I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point up and good by Sanders. And we are tied at 14.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. Last time out, they had that long 50-plus yard field goal that they missed.
And I'm sure on their sideline they're thinking to themselves, okay, do we still want to try one if we're in that position again? I would dare say that the answer would be yes. They're going to have a lot of confidence in their kicker. But just to be on the safe side, I'm sure they told their offensive guys, can we get a little bit closer this time? Yeah, I'd rather get in the end zone first and foremost. But if all else fails, less of a field goal attempt for him.
Here's a 2nd and 5 now from the 25. Up the middle, it's Cook. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And now throw incomplete.
Carter, what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
Now Allen. And he comes back with one complete. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
To the air, Allen. That is caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. The drive stays alive. A 3rd down gain of 8. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
So that one a disaster. A big loss there with 2nd down coming out. So the shotgun snap to Allen. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. 6 yards there off the scramble, but he will still leave him with a 3rd down.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
This offense 2 for 2 on 3rd downs on this drive. They're in for a tough test here, though. 3rd and long. Allen going to run with it. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They converted twice on third down that drive already, but couldn't make it a third. We always talk about in-game adjustments. How about what the defense did there, able to shut them down on that attempt.
On fourth down, punt coming from Braden Mann.
He punted 5 times in the win last week as this one's away. And this will be touchdown inside the 20. They'll spot it at the 18-yard line.
18-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? After the encroachment penalty, here's 2nd and 5. They'll set up to throw. This pass complete to Higgins. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 38 yards.
Well, he worked his way quite a bit in this first half, and with good reason. You can see it there. He is such a handful defensively, just too hard to keep him under wraps. It delivers a big play here for this offense.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
The Dolphins at 7-4 on the year. They're coming on a pretty good roll here. Winners of 3 straight.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Back to throw again. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's got a first down as the tackle made at the Bills' 21. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
Off the RPO, he completes it.
Now a 2nd and 6.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. So we get a traffic there, and that's complete.
And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal as the tackle made at the 10-yard line.
1st down and goal to go.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal.
And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
Following the penalty, here's another 2nd and goal from the 5 now. Here's a quick throw caught out wide. A touchdown-saving tackle there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That was an okay hook up there with his tight end, but unfortunately, they didn't get the kind of yards they had hoped for. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
They've gotten it to the 1. Can they get that final yard here on 3rd and goal?
Cowboy 80.
Got a man and he hits him in stride. Touchdown. Jalen Waddle taking it in. And the Dolphins will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Well,
That's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, got to give him credit, found the perfect play call. Quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free. And his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
And with him trailing, there is still enough time to try to string a few plays together, maybe get in the field goal range.
And he'll go down right at the 30-yard line. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. Again, it's Cook.
And he's going to have a Bills first down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
Well, as we've learned over the years, just because a guy plays left tackle doesn't mean he doesn't have run blocking abilities. And we just saw him there, controlled the line of scrimmage, created a big gain.
That's kind of a bonus. He's there to protect that high value that you have back under center, but he creates space in the run game.
Yeah, not only can he dance, he can mash, too.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Round 80. We go.
To throw, it's Allen. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Bills will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half.
And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Alert.
Throwing now is Allen. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go to the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Allen. Now he'll tuck this and run. 6 yards there off the scramble, but it'll still leave him with a third down. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half.
And it's third down.
Third and 4.
Here's Allen.
He's got his target. That's complete.
And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
The Bills trail here, but they will get the football first as we are back underway on EA Sports.
This taken in right around the goal line. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21.
Their own 21-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive.
Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now he's getting the ball to start the second half. How about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
To throw again on second down. Allen. And he's got his man in stride, complete.
They'll come up now, 3rd and 3.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Allen. And this one is incomplete.
I thought he had that one, and that was nearly a big 3rd down conversion to give this drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Come on, bro. You're supposed to punt, man.
Well, the offense is not leaving the field. They're going to stay out and go for it on 4th and 3. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th. Now the Dolphins are going to halt the action here. It's a timeout. It should. Their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. They'll try the middle with Cook. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
Jalen Phillips, the edge man on the tackle.
So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Here's Cook again.
And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
A 3-yard gain on the play.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position.
LHA on 1st and 10.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there.
A tackle made by Dorian Williams.
In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They'll go down as a gain of 6. And then it's 3rd and 3.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion and would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
Jason Sanders
so on
for the
4th down, Dolphin kicker Jason Sanders comes on. This a 40-yard attempt from the left hash. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a one-touchdown game.
Those are the kicks that you worry you might have to confront again in the end. You had a chance to go up by 2 scores here in the third quarter, but your kicker can't convert.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Charles, still a one-possession game. Remember, it could have been 2 after they opted to go for it on 4th down in their own territory. Didn't get it, but their defense holds strong, and so this is a huge possession coming up here.
There's something right about that part that a lot of people looked at going for it on 4th down as a failure when they didn't get it. But there's also their way of saying, hey, we have confidence in our defense because they went out and held them, got the ball right back for them. So nice stand for them. Momentum can swing back to their side if they have a good drive here.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he stops right at the 25 after a gain of 5.
5 yards on the play.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
That'll be complete to Cook. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Bills first down.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10.
45-yard line.
Back to throw. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new, it worked there. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he is out of bounds, but... before he's inside the 30. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now back to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Payne. And he'll go down right on the edge of the red zone following a pickup of about 7 or 8.
So there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
Final minute now of the third quarter. Second and 2. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Payne. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Not a big window to throw. Coverage wasn't too bad there.
Yeah, they had him under wraps pretty well, but somehow able to muscle his way open and catch the ball.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And one of the linebackers has got it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line. Looking to put a drive together. Here's H.A. to start the drive. And he stopped immediately there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's out to the flat for Gordon. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
The defense was ready for the back to leak out and even had a second player waiting to double him up. If you're going to commit to doubling a back, you better prevent a completion, but give him credit. Extra determination, extra effort, turn it into a successful play.
And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. He's been the go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way, it worked out.
Doesn't matter whether they've scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack for finding his way open and completing the connection.
A give, running right, Achane.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. Solid run on 1st down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand they're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
To Gordon, out left. They find some open field here. And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. That one covers 29 yards, 1st down.
A lot of times the key is just get him the ball and let him do his thing, and they got it out to him on the left side, and he did exactly that. Excellent run after the catch.
Up the middle, Achane.
Down to about the 22 here. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2.
That's a decent game there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to handle the football and try and close this game out? Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different...
And he will take it in for the Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle, 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over, and here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other...
Well, I knew he was doing the QB sneak, so I just hit stick him because he's been taking a lot of hits. Oh, yeah, somebody else back there?
After the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
Nah. Would they put you on suspension or something again?
Tackle just shy of the 25.
Oh, okay. That's what it is. I mean, he's been taking hits, but I've been trying to. Every time you run with, I've been trying to scoop. No, he's been running with him. I've been getting him on the run.
Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here.
Nah, you went twice, 3 times.
Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football.
Yeah, you went 3 times.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try and play free and natural.
A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. On play action, they'll throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Payne. And they work this well on field across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
First down, Buffalo.
Now a give, right side. Russell. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. Second down and 4.
7-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. That one out wide and intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Intercepted. The Dolphins take over first and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
First down Miami as they get set to start the drive. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A very solid gain of 27.
But when you're up by 2 scores in the fourth quarter and you're going to throw the football, expect to see a lot of man coverage, because usually what comes along with man coverage is pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands you're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. It's another first down as this time they get an even 20.
Partner, I like that they're staying aggressive on offense, because to me, this drive is what is known as a put-away drive. You score here, that might put this one to bed. I like the fact that they're playing with confidence and not playing with fear.
From the 13 now, they work on first and 10.
Let's go. Hawk 7,
He'll get that complete to his tight end, Kmet.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that will bring up second down.
Well, that's always a good place to throw it, just because he's one of the biggest targets not only on this team but in the National Football League.
And you and I both know the quarterbacks love these large-bodied tight ends, and why not? Nowadays, they're really wide receivers who are just taller and have a little bit more weight. These guys catch the football, make big plays downfield. In the old days, we wanted them to block. Now coaches want them to catch the football first.
So the yellow flag came out, and that leads to a new set of downs for this offense. First and 10. They'll look to throw again. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. On a gain of 3 on the play, and it'll be second down.
They gave up the completion there, but this is what zone defenses count on. Catching the ball and not much run after the catch.
Whistles now in a timeout defensively. So a wise move as they'll use the first of their timeouts to force one more play before the 2-minute warning.
It's second and 7 from the 9.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run.
And the Dolphins have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter.
That was not a designed run. It was supposed to be a pass, but it turned into an exceptional run. What a scramble for a touchdown.
Extra point run and good by Sanders. And a lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders.
And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back, because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And while it didn't quite reach blowout status, I think we knew who was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Running game working. They'll stick with it on first down. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. It's Russell. And he'll push his way up to about the 44 here. Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
This is 2nd and 8.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And the Dolphins rush gets home. Down he goes.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
Remember, throughout my career here in defensive coaches always say, guys, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. And they put themselves in a great spot with this big lead, and they know they've got to throw the ball.
These pass rushers have to be salivating. It is pin your ears back time indeed.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
The Bills send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins.
Well, on one side of this, Charles, an impressive victory. On the other, I mean, you think about it, they scored in the first quarter, but then they didn't score in quarters 2, 3, or 4. They're going to have a lot of work to do before stepping back on the field.
Yeah, it'll be an interesting tape to analyze, won't it? Because why did it work in the first quarter, but nothing in quarters 2, 3, and 4? So we always talk about adjustments. You don't just wait till halftime. You do it series to series. They'll be working on that in preparation for their next game.
So for the Dolphins, it's an important win for their playoff hopes as they move to 8-4. And they will hit the road next week to take on the New York Jets. Meanwhile, for Buffalo, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead they fall to 5-7. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Alongside Charles Davis, we thank our entire crew. I'm Brandon Gaudin. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah. Please Yo, man. Ran the money up to a whole nother level. Hustle, I don't know no better. When I got richer, these got bro, call me slow 6 racks on a sweater. My think I'm cheating, I'm just chilling with the fellas. Grandma always told me never trust these. Spit 6